Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of this tutorial series of analysis of a ventilation system of a 3-storied building. In this part we are going to see the CFD solver setup and post processing. So open the setup window, select the double precision model. Now over here go to models. We are going to select the turbulent K-epsilon viscous model. Select the K-epsilon option over here. Select realizable with enhanced wall treatment. Then click on OK. In this model our default material is air, so we do not need to change it. We can also check it in the cell zone condition. Here the type is fluid and the material is default air. Click on apply, then close. Now go to boundary conditions. In the boundary condition we have 3 inlets and 1 outlet. Change the inlet type as inlet vent all the 3 inlet windows. Click on apply, then close. Keep the same inlet vent boundary condition type in each of this window. Click on apply, then close. Similarly for inlet 3, that is the 3rd window. Keep it also as inlet vent. Click on apply, then close. Now go to outlet boundary condition. Here we need to select this one as a pressure outlet so that we can provide the target mass flow rate. Change the type as pressure outlet. Here turn on this target mass flow rate and put the target mass flow rate we require is 0.0017 kg per second. Click on apply, then close. Now boundary conditions assigned properly. Now we need to go to the solution methods. Here select the scheme as simple scheme with all turbulent kinetic energy as second order upwind and turbulent dissipation rate also as second order upwind. Now go to residual monitor, decrease the residuals up to 10 to the power minus 6 for a better accuracy. Click on OK. Now go to initialization, do the hybrid initialization. Click on initialize. Now initialization is complete. Now go to run calculation page. Enter the number of iterations as 5000. Then click on calculate. Now calculation process is complete. I have further increased the iteration up to 6000. But there is no changes, so I am stopping this iteration process over here and proceeding for CFD solver setup results analysis in the CFD post processing window. So close the Fluent and proceed for CFD post processing. This is the CFD post processing window. Here at first we are going to insert streamlines which would start from this inlet windows. See how the flow is coming from this inlet towards the outlet. So at first insert a new streamline. Click on OK. Select start from all these 3 inlets. For this select these 3 dots over here. Hold Control key and select all these 3 inlets. For multiple selection, then click on OK and click on apply. Here you can see the streamlines coming from this window towards this exhaust outlet. We can change the default color of the streamlines. For this go to colors tab, select over here color map. then go to Fluent Rainbow, click on apply. This is a traditional ANSYS Fluent color. If you are increasing this point, we can visualize more streamlines over here inside this room. Now turn off these streamlines. We are going to insert a new plane at the middle of this flow domain. Select a plane, enter the z coordinate of it, which is about 15 mm. Now we are going to see the velocity variation on this plane using a contour. Select the plane 1 as the location and variable as the velocity, and control lines as 100. Select the location as plane 1, click on apply. Now we are going to change its color. For this, go to color map and select Fluent Rainbow, click on apply. This is the velocity variation. You can save this image. Select this white background with a better image size, click on save. Now on this plane we are going to see the streamlines, surface streamlines. For this, turn off this contour and again insert a new streamline. Select the type as surface streamline and surface as the plane 1 and number of points as 100. Then click on apply. This is the flow variation along this isosurface plane at this mid plane of this flow domain. With this, let's conclude this demonstration. Hope you have liked it. If you want to see the geometry creation and meshing, you can follow our part 1 of this tutorial. Thank you. Keep learning and keep exploring.